Hello, I'm Mary V. Today, let's talk about another aspect of performance and awareness. I remember when I was at college, I took to practicing in our locker room. And the locker room was a long room with a mirror at the end of it, a full-length mirror, and all the lockers. And I took to practicing there for a competition I was in. And something started to happen with my perception because I was watching myself playing the piece from a long way off, and I started being able to distance myself from my own presence, and I could see myself from outside as if I was in the audience. And years later I realized that what I had been doing was developing a different sense of myself during performance or when I was playing. And it's the ability to see yourself as if from outside. And it goes way beyond the visual. Although I was using a mirror, what was happening was that I was developing an inner sense where I could be outside myself, I could be observing myself as if from outside. And also from inside, it was very fluid. I could look after the technical things, but also have this awareness of myself outside as if I was observing myself. Later on, as I became more aware of techniques and various other things, and as I spoke to other players, I came to understand that this is quite a common thing, although we achieve it in various different ways. I'm a very visual person. I achieved it through the visual sense, but the mirror was very far away from me, so I was able to detach myself. But it's quite a common thing for performers when they're actually performing to be able to sense or feel themselves outside themselves, as if they're the audience or they're in the hall. And this is an incredibly valuable thing to be able to sense, because you can actually adjust your sound from the outside, as it were. So I know it's a peculiar thing to talk about because it's a little bit nebulous, but I'm wondering if you've experienced something like that. It can be just a glimpse. And then the more you perform, the more you realize that you can be outside yourself observing and make adjustments, or inside yourself playing and making adjustments. You're always responding to the music. So you don't always have to be present in here. You can be present out there too. So I think it's quite a valuable thing to put out there and to have a little think about. Because sometimes when we're performing, we can feel very much on the spot, and suddenly everything comes to us, and we're incredibly or ultra aware of every single thing we do. And it's actually a bit of a relief from that, a bit of an escape from that, if you've practiced distancing yourself and having a broader, wider sense of yourself. You can actually throw yourself around the room. You can actually play to yourself at the back of the hall. So I find mirrors extremely useful for that, until you can close your eyes and you don't need the mirror. You've actually got a sense of yourself from a distance. So I don't know if that's a good explanation or not, but it's pretty common when you get a bit more experience. So I'd be interested to know what you think, and I'll say bye-bye for now. Bye.